Hey everyone, welcome to the Santa Cruz Crit. This is the men's Pro 1-2 race. This race is in Santa Cruz, California. Super close to the beach, got to warm up overlooking the ocean. This is a crit though. It's got some elevation on it and a couple of tight hairpin corners, which we're coming into the first of them here. Well, downhill hairpin gets kind of bunched up and slow there every lap. This was probably the biggest acceleration every lap, one of the two. And then you get this downhill here. This is the right off the start. They announced $100 preem for the very first lap through. So pace was hot from the start. You see it strung out. You see there's one guy off the front already getting after it. After you come down the hill, there's a couple of little corners on the backside here. They're not super technical, especially compared to the couple of U-turns you take. So you can carry pretty good speed through them. And then you start to go uphill here. You hit that little bump, which you had to know it was there, but not very consequential. A little bit of a squeeze point through here, and then we are going to line it up to take this last U-turn onto the main feature of the course, the climb. So this climb it's a good bit longer than the Cat's Hill one. It's maybe 30 seconds. I thought this one was just as hard, maybe harder even. It felt like not so bad to sit in, but as soon as you hit the wind, we are still going pretty fast on most of this course, so it was hard work being in the wind. There was a lot of big teams. It felt like a good course for a breakaway. The day before at Cat's Hill, there had been a breakaway that almost stuck it, and so I think a lot of teams were thinking about the break. The big teams in this race are all right in front of me here. The pink is Tayroon, white is Cycle Sport. They went 1-2 the day before, so they're a team to look out for. And then this black and white kit here is Teams Mike Spikes, perennial powerhouse in Northern California. They all have big rosters and guys who can finish quick. I'm racing with Alto Velo in the orange and blue kits. Our game plan was to race aggressively and try to make sure we didn't miss any breakaways. We didn't really have a field sprinter, so we were trying to get in a break. That's the orange and blue kit right there I was talking about. And so this was a spot that was good to move up when it was slow. So I went to the inside here and got past a bunch of those guys that were fanning out. This race was pretty fast the whole time. I think I've done this race 3 times now, and every edition it's gotten faster than the year before, and so it just keeps getting harder every year. The teams are so stacked this year that, and kind of the power has been concentrated on the teams. There's not as many strong individuals as in the past, and so the racing has been really fast. So there haven't been as many moments like that where it's easy and chill to move up, but that was one right there. And then the other spot that I really liked was going into the first corner. So I came around to the front there and I thought about throwing an attack, and then I thought better of it, since this course is a little bit hilly for me, and there you go. One of the Volet guys is having the same thought. They're another big team to watch that I forgot to mention in the black kit with the pink writing on them. Bunch of strong dudes. So I think my favorite spot to move up was coming into corner one here. You can see the fields bunching up on the left, and I'm just going to keep pedaling over the top. I'm not putting out huge watts. It's under 300 most of the time here. And we just slid up the right side and got a whole bunch of spots back. There's a few laps where I was doing like that guy in the blue, just trying to get all the way to the front, but it was a little bit more respectful this time. We're going pretty slow through that corner. You see 11 miles an hour. I tried all sorts of lines, inside and outside. I felt like if you went to the outside, you kind of got stuck in more traffic, and you still had to get pretty slow for the corner. So I don't know if it was any better. Jumping ahead to the end of the race here, none of the breakaways stuck. There were lots of efforts to make them stick all race, and I got near the front with like 5 to go, and then I just got squeezed in this first corner a few too many times, and kept losing a few wheels each time it happened, and then I found myself way too far back. I mean, I'm way out of the race at this point, but still gonna just ride in The field has kind of exploded. It looks like there's guys everywhere on ones and twos, um, and I'm nowhere near the front, but gonna still ride hard in. These were like the first two serious crits of the year for me, so it was good to like get out there and blast all the cobwebs off. Good like reintroduction to being in the pack and taking corners fast. So excited for the next crits. Next race on the calendar after this one is going to go down to Los Angeles and do Tour of Marietta. They've got a Cat 2-3 race, which I'm really excited for because I just need a few more upgrade points, and then I'll be done with that. And then yeah, looking forward to some bigger crit series this summer, traveling to them. So gave it a little sprint on this last hill because hadn't really done much to this point in the race. You can see there's lots of mixed attitudes about it. Those guys almost coming down. Yeah, just rolling in for like 30 something. Not anything consequential. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully got some more impressive results for you coming up to watch. Bye.